This is take 2 of Cooking with Dad. Sorry for the funny camera angle, but I'm trying to get the position for you to see the bird as opposed to seeing me. So DJ, now when you're preparing your bird, you have to separate the skin from the actual flesh of the turkey, okay? And it's just by slipping your finger underneath the skin, separating it ever so gently as far as your fingers can get in. There's this thin membrane that holds it together to the actual flesh of the turkey, and once you've created a little pocket, then that's where you get your wooden spoon, and then you work it all the way up into the top end of the thickest part of the breast. Okay, now I'm just using my spoon here that I had earlier, been mixing the butter and herbs with, and you just work it gently all the way through under the skin, creating a little envelope in order to put the butter, which will keep it moist and stop it from drying out, and then you're ending up with that really tough dry turkey breast. Okay, now as I said, I'm working the spoon in there gently all the way down right up to the neck. Careful not to burst the skin, because that will completely ruin the process of that little pocket that we created in there. Okay, so now as you can see, the spoon has gone all the way in there, and this is the mix that I made earlier with the butter. It's brought down to room temperature, so it's nice and creamy. It's all got those lovely herbs mixed inside, so you just take a little bit of that on the back of the spoon and you insert that right down to the furthest end of the turkey, and making sure you rub it in. And doesn't matter if it's in lumps, because you can spread it out more evenly once you apply it all the way inside. Okay, do the same again to the other side, getting it all the way in as far as it can go, and then just smooth it down with your fingers. Okay, there we go. Don't worry about the little bit extra on the top, but you just want to work that through into the turkey and try and work out any air bubbles that occur naturally when the skin starts to fold itself back into place. Okay, so now that's got that nice lovely seasoning on the inside of the skin, and it's gonna work its way into the turkey as it cooks for about 3 or 4 hours, depending on the size of the bird. I will send you a link to Jamie Oliver's Christmas video on YouTube, which you can get all the right information that you need as far as cooking times, depending on the size of your turkey. Okay, so again, work this in under the skin all the way down as far as it can go. Give it a good squeeze so you get that butter really covering that flesh under the skin. Alright, just a little bit more, saving a bit in the bowl for the top end of the turkey near the neck. Okay, so that's now nicely moisturized in there, and that will create a nice lovely crispy skin as well, because it's cooking from underneath as well as on the top. Okay, so now your turkey's nearly ready, and you open the neck cavity. Careful not to break the envelope in the seal where you pack that bit there, but you can add some of the butter in this bit of the neck cavity as well. Okay, And that's also where you could put some of the stuffing if you wanted to cook inside the turkey. Now I haven't added any stuffing to the back cavity of the turkey because I have filled that with some chopped onions and sliced oranges, just to keep the moisture inside it. And as you'll see when I finish dressing the turkey, it will also have strips of bacon. Okay, take 2 over.